Welcome back. This is Dan Havey with CF Ninja Hacks, and today we're going to talk about some of the acquisitions that ClickFunnels announced that they had acquired, other businesses that they had acquired. They announced this at Funnel Hacking Live last week, and I just want to get on here to show you real quickly some of the stuff that's going to be coming at us over the next few months, over the next year, as they start rolling out some of these cool new products and projects and things that they're working on. Now, if you want to make sure you get all my videos, make sure you subscribe to my site, ring the bell, all that kind of stuff, because I'm one of the about 5,000 or so what they're calling private beta testers for ClickFunnels 2.0. So they had to completely rebuild the software. They didn't take the old software, the 1.0 that was built on Ruby on Rails, and just improve it. They had to completely do away with this. The platform will stay there. 1.0 will stay there, but 2.0 was built completely from the ground up using React.js, which is a JavaScript library that works for building applications and interfaces and stuff like that. So last week, Wednesday, Todd and Russell were doing a presentation at Funnel Hacking Live, and they were talking about the number of users that they currently have, which I think is over 102,000, which is part of what is really causing them to have to completely change out the platform. But they also were talking about the number of employees they had and the different products that they had as well. And it's really caught my attention as I'm looking at it, because one of these down here, 38, so they have 38 employees working for Voomly. Now, I knew that Voomly was a membership site builder, and like I said, it caught my attention on Wednesday when they first talked about it. Well, by Thursday morning, because they didn't release what was really going on with 2.0 on Wednesday. They teased us until Thursday afternoon. On Monday or Thursday morning, I woke up and I said, I'm going to Google and see what the heck is going on with Voomly. And I did that, and I knew that Brad Callen owned Voomly, so I just Googled him, and this is what I found. So here it is, bradcallen.com, if you want to go there. And right down here in the middle, and you can see here the name of the company that he owned was Bryxen Inc., which is what ClickFunnels ended up buying. So they bought the entire company, and it has all of these other softwares inside of it. So a lot of you probably have seen Doodly before, or Toonly. They also had Voomly, which is, like I said, a membership site builder, automatic script, Talkia, and then down here it said they're coming along with Toonly as well. And Russell at Funnel Hacking Live, I think he said there were a total of 8 or 10 different software packages. I don't know if they all came from Bryxen or where they came from, but you can come over here to the ClickFunnels blog, and there's a link right here on the bradcallen.com page. You come over here, and John Parks wrote an entire article about how ClickFunnels acquires Doodly, Toonly, Voomly, Talkia, and Automatic Script, formerly Voomly LLC. Oh, forming Voomly LLC. So you read down here, they're talking about ClickFunnels, they're talking about Voomly, and then they're talking about what these 5 different softwares that they currently have purchased do. And like I said, Russell said there are more coming as well. So, okay, great. So I see this. I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. I'm not sure what it means yet. I will tell you one thing. They did not directly integrate any of these into the new ClickFunnels. And in fact, let me see here. What is the date on this here? So yeah, July 24th, 2021 is when they purchased it, and John announced it just on September 9th. So they did not include any of this in ClickFunnels 2.0. This is separate things that they're either going to roll out to us or give us access to. I'm not really sure exactly how they're going to do that, as in I'm not a ClickFunnels employee. Just want to make sure you're all aware of that. But one other thing that caught my eye was right down here. It says 5 employees working for Magnetic Marketing. And I'm a big Dan Kennedy guy, going back as far as the 1990s, early 2000s. I I went to every single one of his seminars. I one year I spent $60,000 with him alone, with Kennedy alone, buying his products, going to his different seminars. And so that really caught my attention. And I was just like, wow, did Russell buy his magnetic marketing book? I mean, what did he buy? Well, it turns out he bought his entire company. And here's the man himself, Dan Kennedy. They had a big presentation on, I think it was Friday night. They brought him out. Dan was up there for about 90 minutes. Now, you might be saying to yourself, wait a second, I heard that Dan Kennedy was dead. Well, I'm pretty sure he was very close to dead in that he was actually in hospice, if I'm not mistaken, in August of 2019, and he wrote a letter, went out to all of his peeps saying, hey, I'm not long for this world, but, make sure you keep going with the whole Kennedy legacy, keep going to the events, keep buying the products, that kind of stuff. So the man was the consummate salesman right up to the very end. So it turns out Russell bought his entire company. Russell even disclosed that part of it that he thought was the coolest is he actually, in the contract, has the rights to have Dan Kennedy co-author a book with him. So that'll be a pretty cool thing coming out. Dan Kennedy and Russel Brunson collaborating on a book together. And I'm going to start a rumor right now. I'm going to start the rumor that Dan Kennedy is going to speak at Funnel Hacking Live next year. So go ahead, pass that on, and let's make that rumor come true, because I would love to see Dan on stage many, many more times in the future. I really would. So the big question everybody has at this point is, when does ClickFunnels 2.0 go live? Well, how it's working is this, is everyone like myself who attended Funnel Hacking Live this year, we're being put into a private beta group. So over the next 3 months, October, November, December, they're going to be rolling out parts of the product to us. And as they roll out those products, of course, I'm going to be immediately shooting videos on how to make them work. I'm going to be setting up some sort of a private Facebook group, training, mastermind, something like that. I'm thinking, $200 a month, something like that, where we can all get in there. I can show you all kinds of different hacks and ways to make ClickFunnels 2.0 and 1.0 work as best we can possibly make them work. So if you're interested in getting involved in any kind of a group like that with a whole bunch of additional training and funnels and hacks and stuff like that, just go to my Facebook group, which is actually right here is my Facebook group. So it's Ninja Hackers group on Facebook right there. And as far as when will everybody else get access, the plan is right now from ClickFunnels is that after us private beta testers go through it through the end of the year, then in January they're going to start rolling it out to more people. I would estimate another 20 or 30,000 at that point, and then they're planning on going live to the public by March after enough of us have a chance to go in there and break it and pressure test it and whatever all fancy words they're going to use for all of us to go in there and make sure that we get rid of as many bugs as humanly possible before they roll this thing out to the general public. So that's all I had. I just want to jump on here and talk about a few of the acquisitions they came along with. I mean, just this whole thing with bringing all of these softwares in-house and then being able to use them in conjunction with your funnels. I mean, Doodly especially is just super cool for making whiteboard it says right down here, it's like whiteboard videos. My wife uses it. I've never really used it, but she's created some pretty cool stuff with it. So that's all I got. If you got any questions, let me know.